Jessica still remembers the way Milo looked at her that morning. Calm, alert, almost judgmental. Milo wasn't just any puppy. He was small, fluffy, and barely old enough to bark properly, but his eyes carried the kind of wisdom that made people pause. The vet called him unusually observant. Jessica called him her little old soul. But there was a problem. Milo hadn't pooped in 3 days. At first, Jessica laughed it off. "Maybe he's just shy," she said, nervously scrolling through puppy forums at 2 a.m. By day 4, it wasn't funny anymore. She tried everything. Long walks, belly rubs, pumpkin puree, even that weird trick someone swore worked if you sang to your dog while pacing in circles. Milo cooperated with all of it, except the pooping part. Instead, he'd sit, watch, and refuse, not in pain. Not scared, just refusing. And that's when Jessica realized something strange. Every time Milo almost squatted, something interrupted him. A loud car, a rushing person, another dog barking nearby. Milo would immediately stand up, walk away, and give Jessica a look that said, "This is not acceptable." Jessica finally stopped trying to force the moment and started watching instead. Milo wasn't constipated, he was choosing. You see, Milo had been rescued from a chaotic shelter. Constant noise, no privacy, stress everywhere. Somewhere deep in that tiny puppy brain, Milo learned a rule. Vulnerability requires safety. Pooping to Milo wasn't just a bodily function. It was trust. So Jessica changed her approach. No rushing, no distractions, no crowded sidewalks. She took Milo to the quietest spot she could find. A little patch of grass behind their building where birds chirped and nothing else moved. She sat down, put her phone away and waited. Minutes passed. Milo sniffed, paused, looked back at her. Jessica didn't cheer, didn't beg, didn't even smile. She just stayed. And then, finally, Milo squatted. It wasn't dramatic. It wasn't heroic. But when he finished, Milo trotted over and leaned against Jessica's leg like he'd just completed an important life mission. Because to him, he had. That day, Jessica learned something unexpected from a puppy who refused to poop for days. Wisdom doesn't always look loud or impressive. Sometimes it looks like patience, boundaries, and waiting for the right moment. From that day on, Milo never had another issue. He just needed to know one thing first, that he was safe.